Have you ever imagined the wild world of animal romance? From warthogs with their quirky moves to bonobos showing a human-like spark, nature's love life is full of surprises. Get ready for the most bizarre mating rituals you'll ever hear about. Which creatures will amaze you next? Let's uncover the untamed side of animal passion. Lion. Lion mating is an intense and relentless affair, marked by its brevity and frequency. While each session lasts less than a minute, a male lion may mate up to 100 times in a single day, driven by the instinct to ensure his genes are passed on. This aggressive process requires multiple encounters for the lioness to ovulate and conceive. The most dramatic moment comes during the dismount, as the male's barbed spines cause the female significant discomfort. This pain triggers a strong reaction from the lioness, who often growls, swipes, or lashes out at her partner in frustration. Despite the discomfort, this mechanism is essential for triggering ovulation and enabling conception. This cycle of brief yet frequent mating continues for days, with the pair mating every few minutes to maximize the chances of fertilization. Though demanding and exhausting, this process is vital for the pride's survival, ensuring the continuation of their lineage. In the fierce world of lions, even reproduction reflects their raw power and dominance. Warthog. Warthog courtship is a dynamic and often amusing spectacle of persistence and strategy. It begins with intense wrestling matches among males, each battling to prove his strength and secure a female's attention. Once victorious, the dominant male transitions to a more calculated approach, trailing the female in tight circles while making loud clicking sounds to signal his intent. If the female remains unimpressed, the male doesn't back down. Instead, he doubles his efforts, playfully nipping at her in a light-hearted yet determined bid for her attention. His relentless circling and endearing antics add a touch of humor to the display, making it an entertaining scene in the wild. When the female finally succumbs, mating is swift yet intense, a fitting conclusion to the male's tireless efforts. This unique courtship ritual highlights the warthog's combination of strength, charm, and unyielding determination in the pursuit of love, a truly remarkable dance in the animal kingdom. Cheetah. Did you know that female cheetahs have a unique way of attracting mates? During their estrus cycle, they use urine to signal their readiness, deliberately urinating in key locations to draw the attention of nearby males. However, despite this bold invitation, female cheetahs are far from easy to win over. When multiple males respond to her scent, intense competition follows. For males, the process begins with marking their territory. When a female in estrus is nearby, their scent-marking activity intensifies, signaling to rivals that a challenge is imminent. If several males gather, fierce battles ensue, and only the dominant male earns the chance to mate. Interestingly, a female cheetah doesn't limit herself to just one partner. She may mate with multiple males during her estrus period. Mating in cheetahs is a straightforward affair with no courtship rituals. The male approaches, the female lies down, and copulation begins. Their interactions are brief but repetitive, occurring 3 to 5 times daily over 2 to 3 days. Once mating concludes, the pair parts ways, showing little interest in each other. When it's time to give birth, the female retreats to a secluded area, often dense with vegetation, to deliver her litter. After a gestation of 90 to 95 days, she gives birth to 1 to 8 cubs, with 3 to 4 being the most common. Raising the cubs is a solo endeavor for the mother, as cheetah fathers are notably absent from parenting duties. Cheetah cubs are born blind, weighing only 150 to 300 grams, and are covered in soft, spotted fur with a blue-gray mane. During their first month, the mother keeps them hidden, moving them frequently to ensure their safety. She remains within a kilometer of their den, vigilantly guarding against threats. At around 2 months old, the cubs start to explore beyond their den, following their mother closely. She gradually weans them, introducing solid food by bringing prey for them to eat. Initially hesitant, the cubs slowly adapt, growing stronger and more independent. By 4 to 6 months, they attempt hunting small prey, like hares or young gazelles. However, they may not make their first successful kill until they're about 15 months old. At around 20 months, the cubs are ready to leave their mother and fend for themselves. Cheetah's journey of love and survival is remarkable. As we explore the next species, prepare for a display of extraordinary courtship that truly captivates. Zebra. In the animal kingdom, few mating rituals rival the intensity and competition of zebras. With a breeding season limited to just a few months, typically between August and September, every moment is vital in their pursuit of courtship and survival. Zebra males approach mating with relentless determination. Their courtship process is vigorous, often involving vocalizations, displays of strength, and even physical confrontations to secure a mate. Mating sessions can last for hours or extend over several days. When a female is ready, she signals her willingness by lifting her tail, prompting the male to act swiftly. Their body language is unmistakable. Females often flatten their ears, while males display their teeth as a sign of dominance. The specifics of zebra mating vary across species, influenced by their distinct social dynamics. Plains and mountain zebras adhere to a structured system, where females mate exclusively with a dominant stallion within a close-knit harem. In contrast, Grevy's zebras adopt a more competitive and promiscuous approach. Males face fierce rivalry, leading to adaptations like larger testes to enhance reproductive success in sperm competition. Following mating, the reproductive cycle continues with a gestation period of approximately 1 year. Zebras typically give birth to a single foal, which can stand and run within an hour of being born. This immediate mobility is crucial for survival. Interestingly, the foal instinctively follows any moving object, making the mother's vigilance essential to ensure its safety and prevent interference from other mares. The zebra's mating process is a blend of strategy, competition, and instinct, reflecting the complexities of survival in the wild. From fierce battles to protect their genetic legacy to the tender care of newborns, zebras showcase the fascinating dynamics of animal reproduction, offering us a glimpse into nature's extraordinary rhythms. Leopard. Leopards are renowned for their incredible stamina during mating. They can mate every 15 minutes for up to a week, totaling an impressive 250 times within that period. Unlike many other species, leopards are not monogamous, and a single female can mate with multiple males throughout her estrus cycle. The mating behavior of leopards can be quite harsh, particularly for the female. One of the most difficult aspects is the male's barbed penis, which causes significant pain when he withdraws. This discomfort often leads to frustration in the female, and she may swipe at him in self-defense. The mating process is a constant mix of pleasure and pain, driven by the urgency of reproduction. Despite the discomfort, this challenging ritual is essential for the survival of the species, with the female's endurance playing a crucial role in ensuring the next generation is conceived. Leopards' mating behaviors are intense, reflecting their need to reproduce and their instinctive drive for survival. They are selective in their choices, often opting for the most suitable mates during the brief but intense mating period. Let's now shift focus to this animal, which only accepts the best when it comes to reproduction. Hyena. Hyenas possess one of the most extraordinary and perilous mating rituals in the animal kingdom. The male faces a daunting challenge. He must carefully insert his penis into the female's clitoris, a task requiring immense precision and courage. For weaker males, a misstep can result in severe injury or even death, making the stakes alarmingly high. The female hyena's anatomy adds another layer of complexity, as she gives birth through this same unusual reproductive organ. Known as a pseudopenis, this enlarged clitoris resembles a male's anatomy, measuring an impressive 171 millimeters in length and 22 millimeters in diameter. It serves multiple purposes, including urination, reproduction, and birthing. The masculinized structure, which forms from an enlarged clitoris and fused labia, is a remarkable aspect of hyena biology, leaving scientists both intrigued and puzzled. One hypothesis suggests that the pseudopenis evolved to align with hyenas' competitive and female-dominant social structure. Female hyenas are renowned as powerful leaders, skilled hunters, and confident figures in their clans. Some researchers believe this unique feature reinforces their dominance, particularly in mating scenarios. However, it also presents significant challenges. Its size and shape make birthing particularly dangerous, posing risks to both mother and cubs. Hyenas' fascinating biology is just one part of their story. Their vocal repertoire, including iconic cackles, growls, and whoops, showcases their communication skills, while their strong social bonds and complex behaviors highlight their intelligence. Playful interactions and intricate group dynamics reveal how deeply connected these creatures are within their clans. Yet, just as you think hyenas have revealed all their mysteries, the next astonishing animal on our list takes center stage with its own unforgettable ritual. From the fascinating to the downright bizarre, nature's secrets never cease to amaze. Hippo. Did you know that hippopotamus mating exclusively happens in water? Their courtship is far from elegant. It's chaotic and rough, showcasing a unique ritual that's fascinating to observe. Male hippos, known as bulls, begin by sniffing and even tasting a female's urine to determine her fertility. Female hippos, or cows, typically reach sexual maturity between 5 and 6 years of age, though some may begin as early as 3 or 4. Bulls remain reproductively active throughout the year, as they can produce sperm without relying on a specific breeding season. During peak mating times, competition among males becomes fierce. Bulls establish dominance by marking their territory in an unusual display of power, flinging feces and urine simultaneously to signal their claim. This chaotic behavior sets the stage for intense rivalries over access to females. When mating occurs, it unfolds entirely in the water. The process can be rough, with the male often submerging the female, who must intermittently resurface to breathe. This turbulent act underscores the untamed nature of their interactions. Once mating concludes, the female undergoes an 8-month gestation period, relatively brief compared to other large mammals. When the calf is born, it weighs around 50 kilograms and may arrive in shallow water or on land. The mother isolates herself for 10 to 14 days after birth to focus on bonding and nursing. Nursing occurs both on land and underwater, with the mother lying on her side to allow the calf to feed. As the calf grows, it rides on the mother's back in deeper waters, ensuring safety from predators. Hippo mothers are fiercely protective, guarding their young from potential threats, including other hippos. Classified as K-strategists, hippos invest heavily in raising a single, well-developed calf every few years. This strong maternal bond lasts until the calf is about a year old, marking the start of its journey toward independence. These remarkable animals combine raw power with nurturing instincts, making their life cycle an extraordinary spectacle of survival and care. Elephants. In a captivating moment of wildlife, a tourist recorded an unforgettable scene at a tranquil waterhole. Initially peaceful, with elephants enjoying a drink, the atmosphere shifted dramatically when a loud trumpet echoed through the air. A male elephant began mating with a female, creating a flurry of noise and movement, a raw glimpse into the fascinating world of elephant behavior. This rare encounter shed light on elephants' polygynous nature, where males, or bulls, mate with multiple females, known as cows. Mating typically occurs during the rainy season, triggered by the female's release of pheromones through her urine and secretions to signal readiness. Bulls respond by using the flamen response, gathering scent samples with their trunks and analyzing them with a specialized organ in their mouths to determine the female's condition. A female elephant's estrus cycle spans 14 to 16 weeks, divided into 2 phases. The follicular phase 4 to 6 weeks, and the luteal phase 8 to 10 weeks. Unlike most mammals, elephants experience 2 surges of luteinizing hormone in the follicular phase. The first alters the female's scent to signal heat, while ovulation occurs only after the second surge. Fertility declines in older cows, especially those over 45, adding a poignant challenge to their reproductive journey. For males, Adolescence brings a hormonal phase known as must, marked by temporal gland secretions and frequent urination. Testosterone levels can skyrocket up to 60 times their normal amount, heightening aggression and competitive behavior. During this time, bulls often engage in fierce battles to establish dominance. Victorious males, signaling their triumph with raised trunks, become the most desirable mates. Elephants also court one another in extraordinary ways. Bulls perform displays of strength, intertwine trunks like holding hands, and even whisper through infrasounds, low-frequency communications inaudible to humans. These love songs resonate deeply within their species, creating a magical prelude to their bond. When a pair unites, it marks the beginning of a profound connection, followed by an astounding 22-month pregnancy, the longest of any land animal. This remarkable cycle underscores the complexity of elephant reproduction, blending strength, tenderness, and enduring patience. As we marvel at the intimate world of elephants, it's time to explore the next animal on our list with its own astonishing mating techniques: kangaroos. In the world of kangaroos, courtship is a fierce contest of scent, skill, and strength, where dominant males vie for the chance to mate. Kangaroo mating begins with the formation of consort pairs, where a male and female engage over several days. Females in estrus, their fertile period, signal their readiness through distinct behaviors, such as scent marking or visual cues, to attract potential mates. Males carefully track a female's movements, often sniffing her urine to confirm her fertility. If the female is receptive, the male cautiously approaches to avoid startling her. Gradually, he engages her with licking, pawing, and scratching, leading to mating. Afterward, the male typically moves on to another potential mate, leaving the female open to challenges from rival males. Dominant males, larger and stronger, often stay close to estrus females, guarding them fiercely. In contrast, smaller males may target females not yet ready to mate, biding their time. However, dominance remains a critical factor. Instead of seeking out multiple partners, dominant males frequently focus on females already guarded by smaller rivals. These confrontations often escalate into physical battles, where the strongest claim the right to mate, ensuring their genes are passed on. In this competitive dance, kangaroos demonstrate that securing a mate is a test of patience, strategy, and strength. Giraffe. Ever wondered how giraffes mate? In the giraffe world, only a few older dominant males get the opportunity to mate with females when they're ready. Unlike many animals, female giraffes can breed year-round, entering a fertile period roughly every 15 days. However, due to their wide geographic spread, it can be challenging for males to locate them. To solve this problem, male giraffes travel between different groups of females in search of mating opportunities, with their breeding behavior triggered by hormonal changes that occur approximately every 2 weeks. When a male giraffe is ready to mate, he generally prefers young adult females and avoids both younger and older ones. Upon finding a suitable female, the male starts courting her by keeping other males away and attempting to impress her. He might lick her tail, rest his head and neck on her body, or nudge her with the bony bumps on his head, known as ossicones. Once mating takes place, the male stands on his hind legs, raises his head high, and rests his front legs on the female's sides. The female's pregnancy lasts an impressive 400 to 460 days, almost a year and a half. When the time arrives, she gives birth to a single calf, though twins are a rare occurrence. During birth, the mother stands, and as the calf emerges, it falls to the ground, severing the umbilical cord. Within a few hours, the calf, already 1.7 to 2 meters tall, is able to stand and walk, blending in with its surroundings. For the first few weeks, the calf stays hidden, relying on its camouflaged coat for protection. As the calf grows, the ossicones, which were flat at birth, gradually rise and harden. Though young giraffes are vulnerable to predators, their mothers are fiercely protective. If a predator approaches, The mother stands over her calf and kicks at the threat. Other mothers in the group are always on alert, ready to protect the young and warn of any danger. By the time the calf is 4 to 6 months old, it begins chewing solid food but continues nursing until about 6 to 8 months. They don't fully gain independence until they're around 14 months old. Porcupine. Porcupine mating is a unique and complex process, filled with challenges for both the males and females. To signal interest, male porcupines spray urine on the females, a method that helps indicate whether she is receptive. If the female is uninterested, she will shake off the urine, but if she is ready to mate, she exposes her quillless underbelly, signaling her willingness. The female's receptiveness is limited to a short window of only 8 to 12 hours each year, adding urgency to the mating ritual. During this time, females can be quite demanding, requiring the male to mate with her repeatedly until both parties are exhausted. This persistent courtship requires the males to remain vigilant, constantly prepared to act when the female is ready. Mating itself is a delicate process, with the male needing to carefully navigate around the female's sharp quills while positioning himself. After the initial urine spray and her acceptance, the male mounts the female, but the mating process doesn't end with a single encounter. The female's high mating demands mean the male must engage in multiple rounds to satisfy her. This intricate and demanding ritual highlights the porcupine's remarkable adaptations, as both male and female navigate their unique reproductive challenges. The intensity and persistence required make porcupine mating one of nature's more fascinating yet hazardous displays of courtship. Fossa. The fossa, a mysterious predator from Madagascar, has a mating ritual that is both wild and extraordinary. Unlike many species with fixed breeding seasons, fossas embrace a flexible, polygamous system. During the mating period, which lasts several days, females mate with multiple males, who gather at the base of the tree, ready for battle. What follows is an intense struggle, with each male vying to be the last one standing. Only the victor earns the right to climb up and mate with the female. This dramatic display can last for hours, with the males enduring. Rhinoceros. Rhino courtship is anything but subtle. It's more like an intense wrestling match where the females lead the way and the males struggle to keep up. When a female rhino is ready to mate, she initiates the process by emitting a loud, unmistakable whistle to signal her interest. However, the male may be slow to respond, and the female often ends up trailing him, persistently trying to capture his attention until he finally acknowledges her. Once the male picks up on her intentions, the real drama unfolds. The pair engages in a fierce head-butting contest, a ritual known as bluff and bluster. This is no casual clash. The two rhinos lock their enormous horns and thrash against each other with incredible force. The intensity of these collisions is remarkable, with the battle sometimes lasting for hours as both rhinos test their strength and endurance. The courtship is not only a display of raw power, but also a way for the rhinos to gauge their compatibility. The contest serves as a test of stamina, with only the strongest and most determined animals lasting through the rigorous challenge. The fittest are the ones who ultimately get the opportunity to mate. Although the actual mating is brief, the courtship is crucial for the survival of the species. It showcases the rhino's strength, willpower, and endurance, reinforcing the importance of power and resilience in their mating ritual. Get ready to witness one of nature's most surprising displays of tenacity from these extraordinary creatures. And there you have it, nature's most intense and fascinating mating rituals. From the fierce battles of rhinos to the stamina of leopards, these animals prove that survival and reproduction are far from simple. If you found these animal behaviors as surprising as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.